Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Just a small video to show you how Pocket Canvas works. You'll need a couple of apps to start. So firstly, you'll go and you'll download this app over here called Photolab. It's available on the App Store, and that's what the icon looks like. Let's have a look and see what the other app is we're going to be using, and this one is called Photoda, and that's to kind of merge things together. Photolab is kind of used to make things filtered or effected using our art time periods. So for instance, with Pocket Canvas, we're going to learn about the Renaissance, Impressionism, Expressionism, and also pop art. And then with Little Pocket Canvas, we're going to be using the same art periods and obviously just a bit more simplified. So let's start by finding an image that we would like. So if you're not going to sell a piece of art that you're making and only going to use it for personal use, you can gladly use Pinterest or Google to look for some kind of a focal point, a picture, a portrait of whatever your subject is going to be. If you are going to be selling or using your piece of art in any kind of merchandise, then I would suggest you end up using something called unsplash.com. Okay, and you can just go to unsplash.com. They have beautiful royalty-free images there that you can use. And so because I think I want to sell some things, I'm probably going to end up using Unsplash. And for the regular Pocket Canvas, I'm just going to use let's go with the Impressionist era. Okay, so we're looking at lots of like watercolory kind of landscapes. We're thinking about Claude Monet, and we're thinking about a scene. So I want to choose a lady with an umbrella as my focal point. So I'm going to just type that in, and I'm going to say lady with umbrella. There we go. It's come up already. Okay, and now I will look down and see which one I really like. Many of these are royalty free. This already looks like it's a little bit affected, as you can see. And I quite like this one over here. I'm going to choose that one. Impressionism and post-impressionism actually was inspired by Japanese culture and art. So this is kind of bridging the gap between both of those cultures, the French Impressionism together with this Japanese Eastern influence that came to be part of Impressionism. And she's got a kind of an umbrella, and she's out in the field, she's outdoors, it's al fresco, and that's how the painters used to paint in those days. So let's choose this one, and it's giving us a download little button over there. So we can go like that, and it downloads it straight to our downloads. And we can say thank you to the actual photographer who's put it up there for us to be able to use royalty free. Always nice to say thank you. We're going to go to there we go, to our downloads, and there we have our picture. We're now going to save that to our camera roll. Okay, so just save image, and now we have that. Perfect. So now we're going to go to Photolab, and we're going to go to something called Masterpieces. Okay, and so because Impressionism mainly was about paint, we're going to look for certain things that have to do with, paint. So right now you've got choices. You've got salmonberry. You could choose that. You could choose a fresh aquarelle. Okay. On a clear day looks like a nice choice. Without even knowing any of this, you can just go to the top of your iPad, and you can see there's a small little search button over there, and you can type in watercolor. Okay, and right now it's giving us that. So we're going to say access all our photos if it's the first time that you're using your iPad or your iPhone or your phone or your tablet, whichever, if it's an Android. And we're going to go over there, and we're going to add our picture that we just downloaded. Okay, so it's giving us an idea of enter combo builder, and we don't really need to do that right now. So there we go. We just tap to get our previous result. We've got a beautiful kind of watercolor. Okay, so now maybe I want to I'm going to save this, and I'm just rating them right now. There we go. And you can also share your masterpiece with other users if you'd like over there. Okay, and I'm going to save that one for a minute. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to look again under some more, let's say, painting. Okay, so you can add different prompts, and it's really going to give you different ideas. Look at that: watercolor painting, antique oil painting, Renaissance painting. So it gives you some ideas together with the art period we're studying, what to kind of use as a filter. So we're going to go to watercolor painting and look at that one. Okay, so we can add the original picture once again that we downloaded from unsplash.com. And there we go. That's also given us a kind of a watercolor feeling. Okay, so we can save this. Right now, I just want to also take you through, like, we have Fresh Aquarelle, and in the book we have a whole 2 pages showing you a kind of a cheat sheet, so you know exactly where on PhotoLab to find the right kinds of filters to go with the art period that we'll be studying. So don't worry if you are feeling a little bit lost right now. I'm going to use Fresh Aquarelle. There we go. And perfect. Okay, so what you could also do, we've got our 3 different watercolor style painting in, you know, the Monet style. Okay, have a look. There's so many options here. Okay, let us close this for a minute. Let's go back. Okay, and you can see that there's so many things to choose from here on PhotoLab. I'm going to say, let's go to Pinterest, and we're just going to look for a background, okay? So I'm going to type in to Pinterest. I'm going to type in watercolor background, okay? Watercolor wallpapers, sorry. There we go. So you have all these different kinds, okay, coming up that I think is really beautiful. So you can scroll down, you can save certain ones that you feel are beautiful, that remind you of that era. So I'm just searching for one that I think could be nice and that would fit also my my image that I just got from Unsplash. So have a look. They were very big on flowers, so maybe I'll do the floral kind of wallpaper. Watercolor paper. Okay, and you go to the 3 dots up there and you download the image, and then you have a beautiful background. Okay, I'm going to also just get one that's quite simple. Look at this one over here, a paint spill background, which could be really lovely. So I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to use those 3 dots again on top, and I'm going to download the image. And so here's where the fun begins, because now we've got our watercolor affected ones together with the plain image, together with our backgrounds that we've just downloaded from Pinterest and saved to our iPad. So let's go ahead, and we're going to go open Photoda. Okay, we're just opening Photoda very briefly. There we go. And you're going to click on, let's go back, and I'm going to click on the 4 squares here. That's going to open up for us to be able to choose some images. Okay, so let's choose our original image, and this is all about fusing things together, overlapping and layering. So let's do that, and we're going to choose our original picture together with what we just downloaded from Pinterest. Okay, our kind of floral background. Let's see what it does. And there we go. And you can keep swiping, and it gives you that watercolor effect. Okay, so what I'd like to do, just to make it even easier, is I want to fuse the already watercolory ones that I've effected with PhotoLab, and I'm going to now add both the floral and the other kind of paint splash watercolor that I downloaded from Pinterest. And I'm going to click done, and we'll see what comes up. Okay, so sometimes overlapping causes too much. Okay, And sometimes you can get something really beautiful. So that really looks like a watercolor painting right now. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to go to the bottom over here and I'm going to save. Okay. That little icon there with the page and the arrow means save, and we're going to save the image. Okay. And now we can go to our photos where it's been put into our camera roll. And we're going to look at that image again. And we're going to edit, okay, because we want to kind of bring some more things out. So using our normal photo editor, we're going to add a little bit of brilliance and a really that amps it up. And we're going to add a little bit of saturation to add a bit more color. And we can go, they've got vibrance, we'll add a bit more. And then you've also got, on this side, you can add a different kind of filter. So that's the original. That's our vivid. This is our vivid warm, dramatic, vivid cool. So we know that, you know, they really loved bright colors in this era. So let's aim for things to still stay very bright, okay? So I think the vivid could be really nice. Let's go back, and I just want to maybe add, there we go, a little less brightness, just because I want to be able to get some definition on that umbrella, okay? So there's a lot of post-production work that you can do here. A little bit of sharpness. Not too sharp, because this was really the era where it was very, you know, splodgy and just about the watercolor, really, okay? So let's look at that. Okay, we're going to save it. I'm happy with that. And that's, there we go. There's our kind of Monet-esque watercolor painting, okay? I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. I'm going to do another one for Little Pocket Canvas in a minute, but this was what we're going to be doing in the workshops with New Mexico Faces and Pocket Canvas starting January 23rd. Thanks so much.